Welcome to Dust Off the Bricks. I got a Lego purchase off of Marketplace because it looks like a bunch of base plates and a bunch of stuff. I've already taken a few pieces out of this. I'm going to be organizing it, but I'm going to be pulling out pieces that I don't have, or the colors that I don't have. So this is what I pulled out so far. There's a bag of minifigures. There's a bunch of Faygo over there. So yeah, that's let me sort this really quick, and we'll see what cool things we can find inside this. It's about 30 pounds of Lego. So it's a slow progress so far, but we got a bunch of base plates, 2x bricks, 1x bricks, some interesting pieces over here, and a whole pile back there behind the trash can of Faygo. So the Faygo's grown. It's a lot more fake Lego than I would like in my in this haul, but I stuffed that tote in a bag over here by me. But it's slowly moving. I'm gonna put away these 2x and 1x bricks to get more space and get back at it. Here's a minifigure haul. Nothing too special whatsoever. You get a bunch of witches hats, a bunch of top hats, nothing too special. A bunch of like old Anakin Skywalker's hair. Oh, you get a droid right there, some bread pieces. Nothing too, it looks like Dobby here. Dobby's torso, except for here we have two Batman the movie CMFs. I have that for one of them, and don't have the stand for this one. Missing this person's hair, and a light transparent blue little crystal. But I mean, that's the coolest thing out of all the minifigures. Unfortunately, just a bunch of random accessories. Nothing too special. So, I mean, I wish the droid had his legs. That's new to me, so I don't have one of those. Probably a lot of these pieces I don't really have. A bunch of Ultra Agent torsos. Knights helmets, which if you watch my video, I didn't have very many Knights helmets when I built my custom castle. But nothing too special. So let's look at some other things that I've found. Alright, now for the animals. Okay, the only thing I'm really excited about is the octopi. The scorpion's nice. I have a bunch of them. Bats are nice. I think I am missing a few from the sets that I had when I was a child. Crouching cat. I only had one crouching cat. So it's kind of cool to get those. Don't need frogs. Don't need snakes. And then it's kind of cool to get the printed dog. So that's the one on the far left there. But honestly, animal-wise, definitely for some of the pieces that I found, what animals they should have in this haul. This is all their Lego from they were a child. Then definitely am missing quite a few good animals. But all right, let's see what else I got. Okay, this is something else I found. Don't know much about Bionicle or anything about this type of stuff, but it's all new to me. So I think actually I have this one that I got from Happy Meal a while back. But all these masks, don't know if they're rare. I know some of these are rare. Don't know much about them. I have one of these from when I was a kid. But none of these have weapons. So, and there's a ton of Bionicle parts in this haul, like massive amounts. My large ball joint drawer, was like tripled in size. So I had to actually piece out a lot of the parts because all I had was scissors, when I was a kid, and or throwbots is what I call them. But yeah, so don't tell me about these. If you know anything about these masks or whatnot, just shoot a comment below. All right, let's see what else I got. Here are some more cool pieces. So we'll start over here. These are from McDonald's. Came out quite a bit ago, and there's a few of them. I don't have all of them, and they're not very rare. I got them in 3 bulk Lego things, but they're kind of just cool. Still don't have them all, so I guess they could be rare. And I have hundreds of pounds of Lego, so. But then we have these, which I think. So mine came from Mission to Mars or something like that. So I have pieces like this, but they're still kind of cool. They aren't very common, at least. I haven't seen very many of them. Here's a plate. It came in a few sets, 4 I want to say. One was like a birthday cake set or something like that. Here is a Fabuland character. This is my second Fabuland character that I've gotten in a haul, which is kind of interesting to find. And then we have this. It looks like a normal 4x3 slope, but it has carve outs in it. So it's obviously like a wheel well piece. I'm guessing tires are supposed to go there, but pretty interesting. So you're gonna think this is a pretty boring piece, but this is called Velvet Blue, I want to say, something like that. It's only came in 1 set, a night set. So rare, no. They're not very, well, maybe rare, but expensive, no. But pretty interesting. First time getting one in this color. And then these are probably not rare at all, but just roof tiles and colors that I've never had before. Then we've got these. These came in the Rock Raiders. At least that's where I got them from when I was a kid. But it came with 3 of them. Not super common, but pretty interesting to find. Here's some submarine pieces. They come from diverse sets. So does the flames. And we've got some rocks. Those stickers are actual Lego stickers. Like they were supposed to be on there. They're from diverse sets. But then over here we have these shock absorbers. I've seen them in gray. I've never seen them in turquoise and blue before. Definitely a first time for me. Could not locate what set they came from. But it's definitely from a vehicle, I'm guessing. Because there are 4. There's 4 of each color. So, interesting there. Here is from a diver set. This would fit over a stud that would act as a light. So I actually threw this in my non-Lego bin, and then when I was looking up some of these other pieces, I saw it on one of the Lego sets, and I was like, okay, I need to go find that. So I pulled it out, and that's why I do not sell or throw away or get rid of any of my Faygo that I find, because I feel like I'm going to eventually learn and figure out that it's not Lego, but I just didn't think it was at the time. But that's pretty interesting. Here is some light transparent blue tubing. I think this is from an actual Lego set. And I think it came from a Millennium Falcon. But it's pretty cool. Lots of rocks. I was hoping when I saw these little ice rocks, I was so hoping to find the transparent scorpion. Can't remember if it's transparent or one of the spiders. Did not, but there are 3 full ones, 2 half ones, then we have some half brown rocks and half black rock. Don't know what those came from. Sorry about all that noise. My kid's in the background and he's awake, just hanging out. So just pretend that you don't hear it. So this piece and this piece are both from a castle or Pirates Canyon Cove set. It's very interesting. I'm finding all these pieces to sets, but not all the pieces to the sets. Like, I didn't have any pirates or actual knights, but I had a bunch of knight helmets, a bunch of things that appeared to be knights. Like, I had no soccer players. That's where all these sets came from, and I didn't have a lot of the pieces to them. This person has a whole bunch of Lego and didn't have a complete set of anything. Maybe I don't know. It's very interesting. Usually I try to buy full collections of Lego so I can get the full complete set of things, but I guarantee I won't have a single complete set. Maybe possibly the divers. There's quite a few pieces for those, and if not, I might have them in my inventory. But all right, these are from Mission to Mars or Life on Mars, something like that. So they're little engine pieces, new to me. They came in 2 or 3 sets, and here's a little Mars mission, little alien. Don't have the legs too. Like, again, nothing complete, absolutely nothing. A bunch of flags, racing flags, stuff like that. All right, we have a gold coin, which one of them, I'm surprised that they have the gold coin in there because those are the pieces that always get lost. And these are in such bad condition. But then they have the printouts or the little laminated paper pieces that are really good condition. But I don't know, it's very interesting. This is how in the soccer sets you control the goalkeeper. They're not supposed to be bent. They're broken. This one's broken, this one's broken. I don't know what they did, but for everything and how good of quality they are, having those broken is interesting. These aren't very rare. I just like finding curved railing pieces in sets or in hauls. All right, so then we have a brown and trans orange little missile pieces, which I think this came from a gun, or a Star Wars set. Can't really remember. This piece, I was missing one of these pieces. They come in the Star Wars speeders from 1999 with Luke Skywalker and 2 stormtroopers. And I didn't have one. I missed one, so kind of cool that I found it there. And then this, I was missing one of these as well from my Outback some set. I did a review on it way back, probably about a year ago. But very awesome finding a ladder piece with clips on both sides. All right, then these were surrounding a soccer stadium as all the advertisements that Arctic, Mindstorm, Technic, Lego, and there's about 5 more back here that didn't put out because they're all the same. Then you have this Lego trophy. I actually have 2 of these somewhere. I know I put it aside, but 2 Lego trophies. These stickers are very bad shape, but these were covered the stands. I actually have a couple of these pieces already. And here are some interesting pieces. I've never had a brown one of these. So that's pretty cool having a brown one. And then this, I can't remember, but it clips to a hat, I believe. And it's maybe an Islander sets. And then a yellow one of these. New to me. Don't know what set it came in. I researched some of these pieces, but not all of them. And then up here, this came in 1 set. And can't remember the name of the set or the theme, but pretty cool finding it. So let's clear off the table and I'll fill back up with more stuff. All right, here's the last one. All right, these aren't very special. I just enjoy getting them. They're pretty expensive if you buy them off of Lego. So getting a decent amount of free ones is nice. Works really well for doing mocks and mills. These are soccer goal nets. Should probably put those in the last one. It came with these little panel pieces. Came with a bunch of different ones like this, the stuff that used to be used in AquaZone a lot. Came with a single axe. I used to have a bunch of those, and when I was a kid, lost all of them, so they're not in my collection. That's actually the only one I have now. I know they're not super difficult to find, but there it is. But here, this was in one set. Soldiers on Patrol. It was a Toy Story set, I believe. And this is one of the reasons too why I think this this wasn't a complete edition. There's no army guys, no green guns, which was something I've been trying to get my hands on. I've been also trying to get my hands on a brown rifle, and then nothing to go with it whatsoever except for the green stretcher. I don't know. Seems suspicious if you ask me. But it came with a bunch of these big panels. Also not extremely rare, but pretty interesting find. Definitely since I found 7 of them, which doubled what I had previously. All right, and then you get all these tiles. So this one came off of a gun on Patrol or something like that. Don't know where this one came from, but then just other ones. This one came from Star Wars sets. At least that's where I know it from. Power Miners or, yeah. Then just random ones. And here's an Arctic piece. Just one. It came with the. That's one of the ones I think I could have done the complete thing to. It came with the tracks and everything. But then over here is interesting. It comes with the spinning piece, but also has that little hinging component to it. It's not the first time me having one, but I think it was interesting. Then this piece right here comes in gray as well. I didn't get a gray one in here, but only one that color one came in was educational sets. So that's kind of interesting because I feel like, and we got 2 of them, and I think that's pretty cool because I'm never gonna buy an educational set ever. So it's pretty cool to have those in it. And then a bunch of transparent green pieces. This is a engine. I only got 1 of them, but off of a off like a droid cannon from episode 1 of Star Wars. Then you get this little old school little tow truck piece. It looks like spines, probably to Bionicle. Interesting windshield piece, no glass in it. These interesting things right here. I don't really know what they're from, but they're like a kid's set. You get those little gray pieces. They come from a lot of Aqua Zone sets. There's a little 2-seater cab there. Not my first one. I have plenty of them, but just figured it was pretty cool to find one. And then all these giant blocks. Never seen these before. They're like 3 bricks high. Very interesting. Actually, definitely gonna use those in mocks when I use mills and if I'm trying to get it 3 bricks higher. These are interesting. They're like they're like, I don't know, support systems, but you can't put bricks on them or plates on them because the studs are too high. So that's interesting. A bunch of gold. So the chrome one and the transparent yellow-ish lime green maybe are the only ones I really care about here. The gold ones, I have plenty of them. And the chrome one, I don't know if you can tell here, but the chrome is wearing off like majority of chrome does. We have a little digger here. And all these pieces are separate. So I found all the pieces and was able to kind of put it together. But yeah, and then over here we have some like cockpits. Never had them before. Came in a few sets. And then over here we have the yellow. Like I have this in light gray and black, both of them, and maybe white as well, but never yellow. So that was pretty interesting finding those. But yeah, so far, pretty good haul. Like my room's a complete mess right now. A lot of bins are getting filled up, and I'm probably gonna have to go buy a bunch more bins because I've already had to subdivide a lot, and a lot of new pieces in this haul that I got. So hopefully, yeah, mainly because there were a lot of Bionicle in it, and I didn't have very much Bionicle. So yeah, and I also have to take apart this and try to fit it into my inventory over here. So, but thanks for watching this video on this 30 pounds of Lego I got. There's probably 5 to 6 pounds that were Faygo, but the rest were Lego and some good pieces. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.